Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sack Lunch News. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it appears China is attempting to take advantage of the Russia-Ukraine situation and provoke war with America with Taiwan. How do you feel about this? All right, everybody, welcome back to Sack Lunch News. This video is on China-Taiwan as of March 4th, 2022. As China prepares to invade Taiwan, the Biden administration and the mainstream media attempt to sweep it under the rug with Russia-Ukraine invasion propaganda in an attempt to prompt Americans into a pro-war mindset with the wrong country. News.yahoo.com. Russia's invasion of Ukraine prompted Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen to raise its military alert level against foreign forces intending to manipulate the situation and affect the morale of Taiwanese society. A two-day visit from a Biden delegation led by Mike Mullen prompted the Taiwanese response. Premier Su Sing-chang said the visit showed the importance of the Taiwan-U.S. relationship and Taiwan's position, as well as the United States' strong support for the island. In response, China spokesperson Wang Wenbin reiterated China's position on Taiwan and dismissed American support as futile. The official also responded to news of a U.S. warship sailing through the Taiwan Strait, stating if the U.S. is trying to threaten and pressure China with this, then we need to tell them that in the face of the Great Wall of Steel forged by 1.4 billion Chinese people, any military deterrence is but scrap metal, Wang said. China has been provoking Taiwan since October 4th of 2020, and it's only getting worse as the Biden administration's failures mount. Our enemies smell blood in the water. CBSNews.com. In late January 2022, China sent 39 warplanes, mostly fighter jets, into Taiwan's air defense identification zone. The island's government said Taiwan lives under constant threat of invasion by China, which sees the island as part of its territory to be taken by force if necessary. The rash incursions came on the heels of the U.S. Japan carrying out naval exercises in the Philippine Sea waters just east of Taiwan. Now remember, that happened in January of this year, and China has been talking trash ever since. NewYorkPost.com. China accused the U.S. of a provocative act after a U.S. warship sailed through the sensitive Taiwan Strait, as all three countries are on heightened alert due to the invasion of Ukraine. U.S. officials insisted the ship was conducting routine transit. The ship's transit through the strait shows U.S. commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. But a spokesperson for China's People's Liberation Army called it a provocative act. Taiwan said they monitored the ship and saw nothing unusual. They worried China may pounce on the island due to the Ukraine situation. Now China claims democratically ruled Taiwan as its territory. They've mounted repeated Air Force missions into Taiwan's air defense identification zone over the past 2 years, provoking anger in Taipei. The U.S. has no formal ties with Taiwan, but is its most important international backer and international arms supplier. BizPackReview.com. The possibility that China could act decisively to invade Taiwan while the Biden administration is distracted by Ukraine-Russian invasion has spurred Biden to dispatch a delegation to the island as a show of support. Now, this right here was written on March 1st, just 3 days ago, about the delegation that went overseas. The trip comes at a time of increasing hostilities in Ukraine that could escalate into a larger conflict, drawing in NATO member countries. Biden has expressed hesitancy to put boots on the ground while Putin has his nuclear forces on high alert. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Hua Chunying stated Taiwan is not Ukraine, and Taiwan has always been an inalienable part of China, which did little to dispel worries of a two-front war with two superpowers. So in just over a year, Biden has not only failed domestically with disastrous policies, but his surrender of Afghanistan is having grave ramifications on the global stage. America's enemies are emboldened as never before, and they are all inching us closer to war. So what do you think? Do you think mainstream media propaganda making you jump up and down and hoot and holler over what's going on in Ukraine from Russia is the most important topic of the day? Or is it China attempting to take over Taiwan And remember, Taiwan is a global leader in semiconductor chip manufacturing, which you use in your cell phones, your laptops, your televisions, the engines for your car that runs those computers, everything. Without those chips, life kind of halts here in the U.S. So leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know, which one do you find more pressing, Taiwan or Ukraine?
Bye.